how you can release tension from your face when you are completely exhausted. We are going to use elbows on a desk, so you can be sitting at your desk at the table. This is really low effort because you don't have to lift your arms up and work so hard. You're going to be resting your elbows on a desk, and you're just going to use your knuckles to do the massage. So I'm going to show you techniques that are really perfect for those days when you have just really tight shoulders, you feel so tight in your face, and you really want to do something for yourself. These are some of my favorites that I do all the time that are gonna also help specifically with the areas that get very tight with stress, mainly the jaw and like the mid-brow area and the eye area. That gets like a lot of strain when you are stressed or when you have been working hard or exhausted. Maybe you've been with your kids all day, and this is for all those situations. So you've seen my elbows are rested on the table, and now I'm going to show you what you can do with your knuckles. First thing we are going to do is simply rest your head on your knuckles like so. And you're going to simply kind of put the weight of your head into your knuckles. Take a deep breath and then sliding your knuckles back along your jawline. Really no need to do a lot of, force with your hands up. You're just letting the weight of your head do the work. Just move this a little bit back so you can see me a bit more. A few slides. And this feels really good because this area along the jawline, and especially the chewing muscle itself here and this spot here, it gets so tight when we are tired and exhausted. Let's do the knuckles again, and this time we're going to place them around here in this area just to massage the jaw muscle itself. And again, I'm just leaning kind of into my hands and letting most of the work be done by the weight of my head. In this one, obviously, we need to press a little bit with the knuckles into your face, into your jaw muscles, but it definitely is way easier than if you had to lift up, do it like that. It's no big deal when you're not tired, but some days even just lifting your elbows up and doing things around your face is just too much. So rest your elbows, and here we go. Just circles, nothing complicated. Nice. Then you're going to put your knuckles just below the chewing muscle, just below the cheekbone. So here is the cheekbone, and we're going to place the knuckles just off the cheekbone here, and we're going to vibrate. Basically just wiggling with your knuckles back and forth to release the tension just below that bone, which you will notice that can be a little bit sore here, a bit tender, and that is because this muscle gets really, really tight, and this area gets really, really tight. I'm doing this all without oil, by the way, so you don't even have to get ready, oil your face up or anything. Just sit down and release tension from your face. Of course, releasing tension from your face is not going to only feel relaxing, but also it's always also a beneficial effect on the aesthetics of your face, on blood flow, lymph flow, smoothing wrinkles, sculpting. Nice. Now, another area that I find really, really lovely to massage is here, beginning of the eyebrows. And so you're going to take your index finger knuckle and basically just place it here. I'm going to rest my elbows here on the desk, and I'm just going to make this hook with my knuckles, with my index fingers, and kind of press it here into the brow area. And I hope you can see this properly, because I can't look at the camera right now to see whether you can see that properly, but I hope so. So I'm just pressing here with that area into these tender spots here, here, and then we're gonna go along the brows. Let's do it. Give it deep breaths. Kind of like to press, but also stretch it a little bit apart. And then continuing a little bit further outwards, pressing into the brow or a little bit below the brow. You're gonna feel where the tight and tender spots for you are, because I don't want to tell you, oh yeah, it has to be up here and not down here, because maybe your tension is not here, maybe yours is just a tiny bit up. So the whole point of me doing these videos and teaching you is because I want you to be able to connect with yourself. I want you to be able to feel where your tight areas are, where you need to touch your face, where you need to release tension. Please, I invite you to breathe, take deep breaths as well, letting go of more tension as you exhale. Your chest and your ribs expand with each breath, maybe exhaling through the mouth, while giving your brows this yummy relief. As I go out on my brows, this feels all right. I feel more tension here, so I'm gonna go back here and give a bit more release to this. I might even slide with my knuckles. Great. Now we are going to release the forehead. And for that, again, you're gonna take your hands with the elbows rested, lean into it. Your head is resting into your knuckles, and you're just letting the knuckles slide up really slowly along your forehead. Moving them a little bit further out, further in, freestyle it. In the center, you just need one hand, obviously. I'm gonna do a few slides here. This feels really nice. If it feels a bit too intense with your knuckles, then you can also use this area of your hand, elbow on the desk or the table, and we are moving up. Whilst the head is just leaning, really resting on your hand, and then there is just a sliding sensation going on. It should feel really effortless. It should not take a lot of effort doing that. And then one more area that gets also really tight is the muscle here in the temple, the temporalis muscle, a big flat muscle that spreads along the sides of the head. And this muscle is connected with the chewing muscle. So when you clench and when you have stress sitting in your jaw, then this muscle gets automatically tight as well. And that's why I want to show you how to massage that one as well. And so again, knuckles. And you're going to this time just lean into one side of your head and make a few circles with your knuckles in this area on the side of your head. Basically, your head is leaning into your knuckles, and then your knuckles are making a few circles. You can even go a bit into your temples if that feels nice. And feel where is all the tension. you will maybe feel some like crunching sensation, some bubbly kind of feeling um, here as you will encounter these tight muscles. So this is a very big muscle I'm going to show here on the screen, but you can work all of that out with your knuckles. And not only is this going to release a lot of tension, but also this is very beneficial for helping with lifting the upper face, especially around the eyes. Let's do the other side. Elbow leaning, knuckles here. We're leaning the head against the fist. And then working around the side of the head. Feel everywhere where it feels really tight, where it feels tender, and release that tension. And with this, we are finished for this routine. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it felt easy for you to do it and that you found some relief from the tension in your face, even on a day when you're super exhausted and don't feel like doing a lot. I have another video that is a relaxing evening face massage routine without talking, just with some lovely relaxing music. I'm gonna link it here, and I hope to see you there. Bye.